Hey everybody, it's PJ from Wisconsin Airgunners. I just arrived at Palm Beach Airguns in what I hope will become sunny southern Florida. I am here with the folks at the shop and a guide, and we are about to head out after some iguanas using a couple of rifles from Niksan USA. So stay tuned, hope to bring you some great stuff today. First, let me introduce my host, Joel and Julie from Palm Beach Airguns. They were kind enough to invite me down, and it was great to stop in and see the shop. They have rifles from Rapid Air Works, RTI, Scout, Western, BRK. They have some airsoft and paintball stuff. They also have crickets, of course, FX rifles, they have scope rings, magazines, all kinds of shooting accessories. One of my favorites, the Saber Tactical tank bag. They have rangefinders, scope cam stuff, a whole line of Element optic scopes. Pretty sure I also saw some Athlon in the shop. They have bipods from Atlas, and then some of my favorite accessories, stuff from Saber Tactical, and of course DonnyFL moderators, because silence is a priority. So after a quick air up at the shop and maybe a Reese's peanut butter cup or two, we were out to the canals where we would do our shooting for the day. The spot we went to was about a 1.5 mile long canal, and it was open on one side and backed by a country club on the other side. The banks were very steep, which gave us really good backstops for iguanas along the canal. However, retrieval was tricky. Now, my guide for the day is Travis Wilson. His contact information is in the description, so if you're interested in booking an outing with him, contact him by phone and see what he can set up for you. Travis is a lifelong Florida resident. He's experienced in all kinds of shooting situations, not just iguanas, but hogs and deer and turkey. And if you're looking for someone to guide your Florida hunting experience, I would have no reservations in giving Travis a call to see what he can set up for you. If you don't know Travis, he's the one with the dreads.
Got him.
Little Jesus lizard, no more.
No more.
Niksan 22 caliber Scavenger, the Yokozuna. I don't know, you guys heard how quiet it was.
Yeah. Really quiet. He gone.
He's gone.
He gone. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. Got him. Hit him again.
The airgun I'm shooting in this hunt is a 22 caliber Niksan Scavenger. It is very similar to either the Tacto or the Ozark, but has a carbon front bottle and a full Picatinny rail over the barrel. I found it to be very accurate. The shots you're going to see in this video, the majority of them are between 16 and 35 or 40 yards. There are two shots that went out past 80. This little brown lizard with the light colored stripes on either side is known as a brown basilisk, or otherwise known by locals as a Jesus lizard. They call it a Jesus lizard because it's able to run across water on its hind legs, and well, you probably get the reference. It's invasive in Florida, and so when we see them, we try to take them out. I was shooting the 22 caliber Niksan, and I had 3 opportunities and made good on each and every one. I wish the camera I was using had, like a dash cam kind of thing where I could rewind, because I did see one of them absolutely running across the canal on its hind legs. And if you've never seen it, look it up. It's really pretty crazy to watch. It is so hard to wait when you're hunting with a group and it's not your turn, but you're the camera person. And this is one of those cases where it was my job to film, and
1, 2, 3.
Is it possible that they can hear us and know what we're saying and what we're about to do? And unfortunately, after this one moved, I wasn't even in a good position to film the shot, but you can see by the tail whip that this guy went down.
Oh, I see him. Hold on, I'm going to get you on video.
So here's one where I had to do the countdown.
1, 2, 3.
But then, because both of the other shooters missed, I got to take the follow-up shot. Did I mention the part about how it's hard to wait for your partner to take his or her shot when it's his or her turn? It's hard.
$20. Yeah, it's a great shooting gun, man. Great shooting gun.
Built like tanks too.
Yep.
This is one of the longer shots of the day. I know it was past 80 yards. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I had the angle and I had the wind. I took the shot. Unfortunately, there was some grass blowing in front of me. So even looking at the camera footage, I can't 100% tell, but I think I see a dot about where I was aiming that would indicate an impact, and with the power I'm using on this rifle, a pass-through. So you see the behavior. It doesn't run away, it just launches. And I've seen that a couple of times in iguanas that I've recovered, where their mindset is to get to the water. So I think this is a kill shot, but I guess I'll need you to tell me what you think in the comments. So check out this shot by Joel at about 120 yards. You're going to see he does one shot and gets his elevation adjusted, and then the next one is just right on target. Joel was shooting an FX rifle. He had slugs on board, and he had the dope for this distance. This is well beyond what I had doped for my pellet rifle, and at this point the wind had kicked up a little bit, so I don't think I would have been really anywhere close had I tried the shot. Great shooting, Joel. This is another typical shot for the day with the Niksan. I was at about 30 to 35 yards shooting the JSB Hades, and well, you'll see the rest. It wouldn't be much of a hunt if there wasn't a miss in the mix, and here she is. I think this was at about 40 yards, and I just pulled it to the left and clean miss, and this guy's off to the races. So I was lined up on this iguana with somebody else, and we were counting down, but my partner took the shot first, and so when my shot broke, the animal was already moving, resulting in a bad shot, but you'll see I turn it around and get the quick follow-up. This is another one where you see this launch behavior on what I believe to be a clean shot. But I am curious to know, especially from some of you who have a little more experience, what you think this behavior means. So for me, this was the shot of the day. We got to the end of the canal, and there was this huge open grassy area, and there were dozens of big iguanas. Unfortunately for us, it was along a major thoroughfare, and so there were some concerns on angles in which shots were actually safe to take, and what was likely to cause some concern by passing motorists. So I was able to find an elevated position where I could go prone and take this shot with a good backdrop. I ranged it at 88 yards and then lined up for the shot, and you're going to see the rest of the results.
Done.
Perfect.
Done. Done.
So this was the first time I was able to really get out and film with this particular Niksan.
88 yards.
It's an unregulated PCP, but I was able to fill it before we left the car. Really actually walked 3 miles of canal, and then shot, I think, between 2 and 3 magazines.
Woo!
Never had an issue with point of impact shift. And right down to the last, taking this almost 90-yard shot, and
That was awesome.
being right on the money.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier with the way the rifle
Quickly dispatch the
performed.
animal.
What a great day out here with my friends from Palm Beach Airguns. Travis guiding us. This was a shot of the day for me. I think about 83 yards, 84 yards. Backed up along a canal, and great shot with the Niksan Scavenger in 22 caliber, shooting the Hades right around 900 feet per second. Gun was flawless today. Hit iguanas, hit Jesus lizards, a lot of invasive species down here, and just happy to be having the opportunity to do my part and show you guys what an airgun is capable of. So if you have any questions about the Niksan line of airguns, this video is sponsored by DonnyFL and the Pellet Shop, who carry those. So if you're curious about them, get online, DonnyFL.com or thepelletshop.com, and check them out. Thanks to sponsors for getting me out on this hunt today. Very much appreciate the support. And for everybody else, until the next one, shoot safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you around.